Mm. Mm. I stay when it's boring. Most people leave when nothing moves. When days look plain, when there's no proof, when progress hides behind the same routine silence, quiet frame. I used to chase the spark, the high, the moment that would pass me by. But growth was never loud or bright. It lived inside the boring nights. I stay when it's boring, when nothing seems to change, when the work feels endless and the days feel all the same. Because it's where the roots go deep. While others run, I stay and keep the promise I once made alone, to build a life that can stand on its own. The hours stretch, the minutes crawl, no applause waits behind the wall. But discipline begins to form in repetition, slow and warm. I show up tired, I show up cold, I do the same things I was told by the man I wanna be, not by comfort calling me. I stay when it's boring, when motivation disappears, because consistency is louder than excitement ever is. The mind complains, it always will, but I don't move on how I feel. I move on standards, calm and clear, and that's why I'm still here. I've seen people start and stop, fall in love and let it drop. But I've learned that staying still is a form of iron will. I stay when it's boring, and boring slowly turns to strong. The days that no one talks about are the ones that last the longest. One day I'll look back and see this was the work that carried me. Not the high, not the fast lane, but the quiet, steady gain. So I stay again and again, when there's nothing left to pretend, and every boring, silent day builds the life I won't betray. I leave before I'm drained. I used to stay until I'm broke, until the silence felt like smoke, until my calm was gone in there, and I forgot why I was there. I thought endurance meant to bleed, to give until there was no me. But wisdom came in softer ways. It taught me when to walk away. I leave before I'm drained, before my peace begins to bend. I leave with calm, I leave with care. Why still recognize myself there. I watch a sign, I feel a shift, the subtle loss, the quiet drift. And when the balance starts to shake, I choose myself, I choose to break. Not break apart, but break the loop that keeps me giving without truth. I don't explain, I don't defend, I honor where I need to end. I leave before I'm drained, before resentment takes the lead, before the weight becomes too much, before I lose my gentle touch. There is no guilt inside this choice, just clarity, just steady voice that says protect what you have built. Don't sacrifice it to old guilt. I used to stay out of respect, but lost myself in the affair of carrying more than I could hold, just to avoid the feeling cold. Now I step back while I'm still whole, while calm still lives inside my soul. I don't wait for the breaking point, I leave with structure, not with joint. I leave before I'm drained, and every time I gain control of energy, of breath, of pace, of the direction of my soul. This is not fear, this is design, a boundary drawn in steady line. I leave not angry, not unkind, but fully present, fully mine. And every time I choose to go, I feel my strength return and grow, because I learned the highest game is leaving before I'm drained.
Yeah, I became someone I can trust. There was a time I broke my word to myself, and that one hurt more than losing anyone, because I knew what I'd become. I said I'd change, I said I'd try, but left myself the first goodbye. Until one day I couldn't stand to shake the hand of who I am. So I slowed down, I cleaned the mess, I stopped promising, started less, but did the work day by day, in quiet, honest, simple ways. I became someone I can trust, not by force, but by dust of habits built and kept in line, showing up on borrowed time. I said I'd wait, and so I did. I said I'd stop, and then I quit. I said I'd stay, and I remain. That's how my faith was entertained. I became someone I can trust, because I stopped chasing must and all demands. I kept the promises to my hands, to my breath, my word, my pace. I made integrity my base. There's a calm that comes with this, a quiet strength you cannot miss. Because when you say you do a thing, your spine begins to straighten. I became someone I can trust, and that changed everything. No fear of falling back again, because I know where I begin. I don't rely on perfect days, I rely on steady ways. And when I fail, I reset clean. No drama, no shame, no scene. Now when I look into my eye, there's no apology inside, just presence, calm, and solid ground. Because I finally came around, I became someone I can trust. That is more than enough.
I don't rush what's becoming. I used to run ahead of time, trying to force the final line, as if becoming was a race, as if the end could be replaced. But time ignored my restless hands. It taught me things I didn't plan. It slowed me down until I saw that growth obey the deeper law. I don't rush what's becoming. I'll let it shape itself in me, like stone that falls beneath the ground, unseen but strong. Eventually I wake and move at steady pace. I don't demand tomorrow's face. I show up clean, I show up true, and let the work decide the view. The days feel slow, but they're precise. Each one cut sharp, each one is wise. They carve away what doesn't fit. They teach me how to sit with it. I don't rush what's becoming. I trust the silence, trust the wait, because the things that last the most are never built in haste. I used to think delay was lost, but now I know it's part of cost of building something that can stand without collapsing in my hands. I train the mind, I train the breath. I stay with discomfort, stay with death. I don't escape unfinished parts. I let them harden into art. I don't rush what's becoming. not demanding proof, in trusting roots before the fruit, in knowing what is meant to rise. We'll do it in its proper time. So I remain calm and slow, letting the process take control. No shortcuts, no borrowed flame, just patience sharp, in my name. And when it's ready, when it's whole, it won't need me to pull a hole. It'll stand on its own, strong and clean, because I didn't rush what's becoming.
I walked through noise, I felt the heat. I've rushed my heart, I've missed my feet. I've been the storm, the break, the bend. I've chased beginners, feared the end. But somewhere in the quiet days, I found a different kind of strength. Not in speed, not in force, but in staying on the course. Calm is my final form. Not weakness, not escape. It's the balance I've been carving out of every choice I made. I no longer rise when chaos calls. I let it hit, I let it fall. Nothing pulls me out of place when calm has set the pace. I've learned to breathe before I move, to let the moment show the truth, to answer slowly, act with care, and leave no weight I cannot bear. Calm is my final form, built from pressure, built from time. Every scar became a lesson, every loss refined my spine. I don't need to prove, to shout, to race. I've left that life, I left that space. The fire's still here, but now it's clean. A steady glow, controlled, unseen. Where anger once would take the lead, now patience tells me what I need. Where fear once pushed me to react, now stillness keeps me on the track. Calm is my final form, a discipline I choose each day. Not because the world is gentle, but because I learned to stay. I stand in storms without a sound. My roots are deep, my stance is grounded. I don't resist, I don't collapse. I simply hold my inner map. This calm was earned, not given free. It cost me nights, it cost me me. The versions that I had to shed, the words I swallowed, tears I hid. Calm is my final form, and I protect it like a flame. Not from others, not from life, but from the man I used to be. So when the world begins to shake, I won't be moved, I won't be late. I'll meet it steady, clear and warm, because calm is my final form. I'll stand complete, no need to run. I have arrived. I keep my plans unspoken. I used to share before I built, words ahead of working will, dreams exposed before they grew, left too weak to make them true. Now I move in careful ways, letting action lead the day. What I'm forming stays inside, safe from noise, safe from pride. I keep my plan unspoken, not from fear but from devotion. Some things need the dark to grow before they're strong enough to show. The world is loud, it pulls and asks for reasons, timelines, final acts. But I've learned to guard the flame until it burns without a name. Silence keeps my vision clear. No outside doubt can reach me here. No opinion shape the mold. I'm letting time do what it's told. I keep my plans unspoken because focus can be broken by applause before the end, by trying to impress a friend. I wake, I work, I measure days in steady steps, not grand displays. Every small and quiet win is a signal from within. I don't explain, we're still informed. Steel is born in heat and storm, not in speeches, not in noise, but in pressure, in the choice. I keep my plan unspoken. They are not meant to be open until the day they walk alone, strong enough to stand as stone. The mind is calm when secrets stay undisturbed, out of the way. No need to rush what isn't ready. Slow is smooth and smooth is steady. I've seen too many futures fall from being talked about at all. Energy leaks when words escape before the work has found its shape. So I move quietly and sure, protecting what I can't secure with promises or empty claims, just discipline and daily aim. I keep my plans unspoken, and the silence feels like armor, not to hide but to refine the vision growing in my mind. And when the time is finally right, it won't arrive in sudden light. It'll simply stand and show that I was building all along. Alone. The room goes quiet, not in fear, but in choice. I didn't run from the noise, I just lowered my voice. The world kept knocking, I stopped counting the sound. Some battles are won when no one's around. I felt the click, not metal but mine. A moment where I finally drew the line. No dramatic exit, no words to explain. Just me and the echo of unfinished pain. I sit with the dark, it doesn't ask me to speak. It just lets me breathe, lets me feel weak. And in that weakness I started to see a man being built where no one could see. When the door locks itself, it's not a cage. It's a quiet place to turn the page. No eyes watching, no roles to play. Just time and truth slowly shaping the clay. I used to chase answers in faces and rooms. Now I find them in silence in empty afternoons. The clock moves slow, but I don't complain. Pressure turns coal into something that remains. I learned that strength doesn't shout or demand. It's steady as ink in a trembling hand. It's choosing to stay when leaving is easy. It's holding the line when the world feels greasy. I don't need mirrors to know who I am. I see it in patterns, the way I still stand. Every closed night, every lonely dawn adds weight to the shape I'm becoming now. When the door locks itself, I finally hear the voice I ignored, the one I kept near. It speaks in calm, not anger or pride. It says this is where you grow inside. No one applauds, and that's fine with me. Some victories need privacy. I build in the dark, I sharpen the blade. Not for the world, but the life I'll create. So let it stay closed, let the silence remain. I'm not hiding from loss, I'm learning the pain. And when I open it, if I ever do, I'll walk out steady, quiet and true. Because the door didn't lock to keep me away. It locked so I'd finally learn how to stay. Building quiet room. I learned to listen where nothing speaks, in empty hours and silent weeks. No spotlight here, no one to impress, just walls that watch me become less of who I was, of who I pretended, and more what the pain intended. Quiet rooms don't make you weak, they show you things you never see. Every thought gets louder there, every truth drops in the air. I sat alone with no escape until the noise began to fade. And then in that calm I finally heard the parts of me I never learned. Building quiet rooms, slow and real, where nothing moves, where everything heals, where discipline replaces hope and patience teaches how to cope. The floor remembers every step, the nights I stayed, the sleep I left. I wrote my future on the wall, not with words but with resolve. The mind resists, the body aches, but still I rise, still I stay. Because becoming takes its toll, and growth is heavy on the soul. I don't rush what's meant to form, steel is shaped by heat and storm. And I am learning to remain when it will be easier to change. Building quiet rooms,
out of sight, when no one claps, no one fights, where I train the man inside to stand alone, calm and wide. I stopped explaining what I do. The silence made my vision true. No one's doubt can reach me here. This space is clean, this space is clear. I breathe slow, I move with care. Every action measured fair. No wasted words, no wasted days. Just steady steps in honest ways. Built in quiet rooms, brick by brick, where habits form and roots grow thick. I am not lost, I'm not delayed. I'm under construction, carefully made. And when I walk into the noise, I won't be shaken by their voice, because I know what I've been through. I was built in quiet rooms, and I'm still true. I don't explain myself anymore. I used to carry words like shields, defending things I couldn't feel, trying to make the world agree with choices that were made in me. I used to talk until I bled. Every doubt I overfed, but silence taught me something true. Not everything is meant for you. Now I let the questions fall like dust against a solid wall. I don't react, I don't restore, I don't explain myself anymore. My life is not a courtroom floor. I owe no speech, I owe no war. The path I walk is mine to hold. It doesn't need to be controlled. I'm moving calm, I move in line with what I know is real in mind. If you don't see it, that's okay. Clarity doesn't beg to stay. I don't explain myself anymore. I closed that door, I found the core, where confidence is built in time. Not shouted loud, but drawn in line. There's freedom in refusing noise, in choosing peace instead of choice. Between defending and becoming, I chose the work, I chose the running. I let my actions speak at night. When no one's watching, no one's right. The truth shows up in what I do, not in the stories I review. I don't correct the way you think, I don't pull you from the brink. I learned that strength is knowing when to stop convincing other men. Oh, 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 don't explain myself anymore, because I know what I'm here for. I wake, I work, I rest, I rise, aligned with my own inner eyes. And if the world demands a sign, I'll give it time, I'll give it mine. But I won't break the peace I found by arguing with hollow sounds. So let them guess and let them say I made my choice, I found my way. I walk it slow, I walk it sure. I don't explain myself anymore. Ooh, ooh, ooh. explain myself anymore. The weight I carry will. I don't talk about it, but it's there. In the way I stand, the way I stare. Every step I take is slow on purpose. I've learned to walk with what I carry. This weight wasn't chosen, it arrived with quiet nights and early drive, with things I lost and things I kept, with promises I never said. It sits on my shoulders, calm and real. Not a wound, but something I feel. It doesn't bend, it doesn't break. It taught my spine the shape to take. The weight I carry, well, it's not for show, not for sale. It's built from days I didn't run, from staying when I could have gone. I learned the balance, learned the pace, how not to rush or misplace. The strength that comes from holding still, from knowing when to bend your will. Some men throw it on the ground, they let it drag them all around. I lift it clean, I lift it slow. I made this load a part of home. I breathe it in, I breathe it out. It taught me what resolve's about. That pressure isn't always pain, sometimes it's just a shape of gain. Oh, the weight I carry well made peace with the parts that fell. It turned regret into control and taught direction to my soul. Oh, oh, oh. I don't complain, I don't explain. I walk with it through sun and rain. It's not a burden, not a test. It's proof I stood when things got pressed. Every mile it trained my car, every loss it asked for more. And every time I thought I'd break, it showed me how much I could take. The weight I carry well is why my steps no longer yell. They land with calm, they land with truth, not rushed by fear or wasted youth. And if one day I set it down, it won't be done with anger sound. It'll be because the work is through, and the man I built is finally true. Until that day, I'll hold it right through quiet mornings, endless nights. No one needs to know my hell. I carry it, and I carry it well. I carry it well.
The night lets go without a sound. The dark pulls back, the world comes round. A thin blue line across the floor, cold light through the window, nothing more. I've been awake for hours now, with heavy eyes and a steady brow. The city breathes slow and low, while I sit still and let it go. This light doesn't warm, it only shows the shape of things I already know. Dust in the air, cracks in the wall, proof that time moves through it all. Not broken, not finished, just becoming the man. I drink the quiet, take it in. Every end and every begin. There's a calm that lives right here, in facing truth without the fear. The past is soft in morning's glow. It doesn't hurt like it did before. It's just a story I can read without the need to beg or plead. The cold reminds me I'm alive, that comfort doesn't build a spine. The waking early, standing still, is where I train the inner will. Cold light through the window falls across my skin. Not a blessing, not a warning, just a day moving in. I stretch my thoughts, I slow my breath, I greet the work, I greet what's left. No rush to chase, no need to run, the discipline has just begun. I see myself in glass and shade, not the man I was, but the one I made. The eyes are calm, the jaw is set, no fear of what I haven't met. Cold light through the window sees what I won't say, that I made peace with mornings they used to push me away. The world will wake, the noise will grow, but I've already said hello to the silence that keeps me straight, to the man I built before the gate. So I stand there calm and slow, let the cold light start to glow. Another day, another chance to move forward without a glance, because this hour, clean and true, belongs to no one else but you. No messages, no distractions. The screen is dark, the room is still. No buzzing lights, no words to fill the space with noise, the mind with lights. I let the silence organize. I shut the door, I cut the thread between the words I never said, and all the voices pulling me away from who I need to be. No messages, no distractions, just breathing time and steady actions. The world can wait, the signal's gone. I'm finally tuned to what I'm on. The clock moves slow, but I don't fight. This kind of focus feels like night, deep and wide and hard to break. A state where real decisions wake. I used to run from empty space, afraid of what I'd have to face. Now I sit still and let it show the parts of me I need to grow. No messages,
No distractions, no borrowed thoughts, no quick reactions. I feel the weight of every choice and hear the strength inside my voice. I move with care, I move with aim. No wasted steps, no hidden shame. Each minute holds a quiet test, to choose the work, to choose the rest. The noise outside can scream and sell, but here I know myself too well. No trends, no rush, no borrowed fire, just clear intention, sharp and high. No messages, no distractions. This is where direction happens, where habits form and roots go deep, where promises are kept in sleep. I don't need lights, I don't need proof. I build the house, I build the roof. From discipline in steady days, from showing up in simple ways. The world will call, the world will knock, but I decide when to unlock. This focus isn't something found, it's chosen, trained, and tightly bound. No messages, no distractions, only calm and honest traction. I stay right here, I stay aligned with the quiet power of my mind. And when I step back into sound, I won't be lost, I won't be drowned, because I know exactly where I left myself and found myself there. They see me calm, they see me still, a steady faith, some measured will. But they don't know the rooms I keep, where I stay away, where I go deep. I wear my silence like a coat, button tied around my throat. No need to speak, no need to show what only solitude should know. A gentleman behind closed doors is built from nights and quiet wars, not fought with fists or loud demands, but patience held in steady hands. I move with manners clean and slow, I let the outside think they know, but behind the door the work begins, where discipline burns through the skin. No witnesses, no open stage, just calm control and focus rage, turned into fuel, refined and clear, a sharpened mind, a steady fear. I polish habits in the dark, I train the will, I train the spark. The man they see is only the frame, the rest is built without a name. A gentleman behind closed doors learns what endurance is for. He carries weight without complaint, turns doubt into restraint. I speak less now, I watch more. I've learned what silence is for. It keeps my center hard to shake. It guards the plans I'm set to make. When the world sleeps, I stay awake. Not for glory, not for fame, but to become what I respect. In private moments, self-direct. A gentleman behind closed doors doesn't need to prove his force. Is written in the way he stands and how he moves. In what he plans, I don't reveal. What's unfinished, I don't share. What's still diminished, growth needs space. It needs time like pressure shaping stone to line. And when I step into the light, I do it calm, I do it right. No rush to speak, no need to roar. They'll feel the work I did before. Because the strongest form of pride is built where no one else resides. I am composed, I am secure, a gentleman refined and sure. And everything I've come to be was made behind that door with me. I'm not lonely, I'm becoming. The room is empty, but I'm full of thoughts I finally let unfold. No voices pulling at my sleeve. No need to prove, no need to leave. I used to fear the quiet nights, the long hours without light. I thought the silence meant I lost, but now I see the hidden cost of always needing someone there to tell me who I was or where. Now I sit still and feel it grow, a deeper sense of what I know. I'm not lonely, I'm not lonely. I'm becoming something steady, something strong, something strong, something strong. This space is not a place of light, it's where I learn to stand alone. I walk through days with less to say, but more to hold in every way. I'm building roots beneath the floor, where I don't shake like I did before. The mind gets clear when noise is gone. The heart gets calm when it goes on, without the need to fill the air with borrowed love or borrowed care. I've learned to sit with who I am, without escape, without a plan. And in that stillness something shifts. Loneliness turns into gifts. I'm not lonely, I'm not lonely. I'm becoming the man I couldn't hear before. When I was lost in crowded rooms, I'll say so. Chasing echoes, chasing more. I don't rush time, I let it teach. I stay with pain until it speaks. And when it does, it doesn't hurt, it points me toward the world. I used to think being alone was something wrong I had to own. Now I see it's sacred ground where my true direction's found. I'm not lonely, I'm not lonely. I'm becoming layer by layer, calm and slow. Every quiet night I keep baby cold, shaping who I one day show. And when I step back into sound, I won't be searching all around. I'll bring with me the man I made in silent rooms, unafraid, so let the world stay far for now. I'm not lost, I'm not shut down. I'm right here, exactly where I need to be, aware, prepared. I'm not lonely, I'm not lonely. I'm becoming. This is how I grow. The room still holds the shape you left, a quiet space, a shallow breath. The chair's still warm, the air still slow, like time forgot to let you go. I didn't rush to fill the space, I let the silence keep your place. Some absence deserve respect. Not everything needs to be fixed. The window hums, the clock repeats, 1,000 soft, familiar beats. I sit and listen, not to cry, just letting moments pass me by. The chair's still warm, it tells the truth, that loss is not the same as proof of something broken, something wrong, just proof that something once belonged. I touch the edge, it feels like there's a version of us, not again, but still alive in memory, not haunting me, just teaching me. I learned that leaving leaves a sound, a low vibration in the ground. It's not a scream, it's not a tear, it's just the echo staying near. The chair's still warm, the room still knows the weight of things you never chose to say out loud, to make it clear. But silence is enough, my dear. I don't reach back, I don't pretend, I let the moment find its end. Because holding on too tight can break the meaning that we tried to make. The warmth will fade, I understand. That's how the world obeys a plan. But for a while I let it stay, a quiet goodbye my way. The chair's still warm, and so am I, not frozen in the last goodbye. I carry lost, but what I feel. I stand up slow, I clear the space. Not in anger, not in hate, just with the calm of someone who's learned that some fires burn because they burned. I open doors, I let light in, not to erase what has been, but to allow the room to breathe and give me back the parts I need. The chair grows cold, the day moves on, but something steady still goes on. A lesson held, a season done, a quiet strength I slowly won. The chair's still warm, but now I rise with softer hands and clearer eyes. And what I lost, I do not mourn.